Hello everybody, my name is Mintercraft and we are back with another storytime video. Now it's been a while since I've done this. I can't remember how long it's been, but I'll put it up here on the screen if I can find that video. But it's been, I'd say maybe about a year or so, a few months, I don't know. It's been a long time. Last one I did was like about winter or whatever. Power outages and why I wasn't able to upload, so I guess it was more of like a informal video, like just giving you updates or something like that. I mean, I guess it still was a story time video. I guess it still was a story time like video, but it was more of informational. I don't know. But this one is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna do more of an actual story instead of just like an update and a story type of thing, if that made any sense. But yeah, I'll do it. And I'm also doing these videos because I'm still in that phase where it's like I'm trying to figure out what works best for me, just like trying different things. So yeah, I guess we'll try this now. A second time. Now this is a story about me a few years ago when I had pneumonia, which was horrible. I think I was around like, I want to say 9 or 8 when I had this. I don't really remember, but I know I was old enough so I wasn't stupid, but I was still young enough where I was stupid, if that made sense. Like, old enough that I wasn't like 1 year old and like, oh, what is this? This looks lovely. Grabs kitchen knife type thing. I don't know. I really don't know where I was going with that, but this happened a few years ago. I had pneumonia, which I can remember when I first got it. It was horrible. Like I think it was like I can remember waking up. I was on my bed. I just felt like, whoa, what's going on here? You like started to feel a little bit sick. Like, did not feel good at all. Then later on, I felt like I could not move, like I was paralyzed, and it felt horrible. Like I felt like I was dead, and the only thing that was alive was my brain and my soul. Okay, that went a little dark and a little weird. So yeah, this lasted for a few days. But yeah, this is actually my very first time going into a hospital for like emergency reasons. I'm pretty sure I've had like checkups and stuff like that before, but I've never been to the hospital for like a broken bone or illnesses before that happened. But I can remember my mom taking me to the hospital, and I was literally like a mannequin with a brain, if that makes sense, because it's like I'm just there. I cannot move a thing. I mean, I can, but it's like, it feels like I have like a 2-ton weight on my arms and legs, which, I mean, it was that bad. That was a little exaggerated, but it was pretty much that bad. So I can remember I was in like these space jammies, and for some reason I had brought my blanket, which I had this blanket ever since I was like a baby, and it was a Blue's Clues blanket, but it had like pink and all these other colors on it that were like bright colors. And I can remember I wasn't able to dress myself. That was how pretty much dead I was. And I can remember my mom just took me to the hospital, and I was wearing space pajamas that were pretty small, a blanket that had like pink, blue, yellow, and all that kind of stuff. And it was Blue's Clues blanket, and I wasn't prepared or anything. So here I was coming into this hospital looking like I just got out from the alleyway, shot up in something or whatever. And meanwhile, I'm getting these looks from these other kids who are in there. I'm like, I can feel something's going down here. Of course, I couldn't really think too much because all I was doing was there like, oh, please let this be over, because it was horrible. Because I was just like sitting there at the weight room, like it was horrible, like just dead. I guess that's the best way to explain it, like dead but not dead. So then after we did that, we found out I had pneumonia, and then this was just like a few weeks of hell. Which then I was in my bed like a very long time, for like the next 3 days or so. I was in bed. I could not get out. My mom had to give me water like every 15 minutes or so, like just very little sips, because I literally can't do anything on my own without like falling over or hurting myself, because it's like I try to go grab a water or something, I'm like bending over, and when I bend over it's like I'm super slow and it's super painful. And I can remember it's like, my gosh, I feel like I'm paralyzed or something from like my entire body except for my brain and stuff. So I just remember, like, even, you know how you like automatically roll over when you're asleep? I couldn't even do that. Like, I wasn't able to automatically roll over in my sleep. So I can remember waking up with extreme back pain because I could not roll over because I was like asleep on my back for the entire time. So like then I woke up like, oh, I'm in even more pain. That sounds like fun. Well, that feels fun. I guess I really had it. Whatever. And then I can remember I had to take this awful pink medicine that was like this liquid. It was like, I don't even know how to explain it, but it was awful. I can remember drinking. It was like, blech, that's like, did not taste good. Like drinking liquid battery acid. Of course, I didn't know what that would taste like, but I guess that kind of puts an image in your head that basically describes how bad it was. Yeah, this lasted for a few days, and I can remember I was throwing up and all that fun stuff, but then finally cleared up, and I was A-okay. But yeah, that was just like pure torture for me then, because it was like unbearable. I couldn't even walk. Like I felt like. But yeah, that was story time number 2. Again, this is kind of new for me. I'm trying it out, seeing if I like it or not, and seeing if you guys like it or not. If you do, leave a like. Actually, no, that's not where I'm going, because that sounds like I'm trying to advertise. What I should say is, if you did enjoy it, you don't have to do anything at all. Just move on to the next video or whatever. Or if you want to, leave a comment saying what you liked about it. Or if you didn't like it, let me know in the comments what you didn't like about it. Or move on, whatever. I don't really know, but I hope you enjoyed that. And I shall see you in the next one. Peace.